Arizona Maricopa County Forensic Audit started in April, and it is finally has a set date and a set time. It is all set in stone to reveal all of its findings. And let's just dip right into the first article. From Right Side Broadcasting, Arizona Audit Report of 2020 election results to be released next week. The Arizona State Senate announced that they will release the long-awaited results of the forensic audit for the Maricopa County 2020 presidential election results. Senate President Karen Fann said the audit report will be delivered Friday, September 24th at 1 p.m. in a public presentation, there we go, on the Senate floor. Fann's announcement came 1 hour after a judge asked a Senate lawyer to tell him when the final report would be available. Fann sent a letter to CyberNinja's CEO Doug Logan requesting that he make all available records within your custody or control, or within the custody or control of your subtractors or other agents with substantial nexus to the audit. The audit, which began in April, was conducted to reveal potential discrepancies from Maricopa County, Arizona, after reports of alleged voter F-word ravaging the 2020 presidential election. See the pictures right here between the rallies, yeah. Most popular president ever, yeah. Forgive me for finding that a little hard to believe. More than 2 million votes were cast in Maricopa County. Joe Biden was named the narrow winner of the state with 45,000 votes over Donald Trump. Biden was certified the winner of Arizona's 11 electoral votes by Arizona Secretary Katie Hobbs. Spokesman for Arizona Senate Republicans announced that 3 volumes of the audit findings will be presented at the public hearing next Friday on the Senate floor. Senator President Fann and Judiciary Chairman Warren Peterson will receive the report. Peterson will then convey its committee after everyone has had a chance to go through the audit, said Fann. The audit report will be delivered on the Senate floor Friday, September 4th at 1 p.m. So there you have it. People can finally stop asking when's it happening or just saying it's never going to happen. I said it would. I knew it would. That's why I kept covering it when I could. Look, they went through absolute hell, to say the least. To say the absolute least, they went through hell just to get this started. I was following it from day one, following people like Doug TenNapel and Liz Harris and all that, and I knew it was going to happen. I mean, most people knew it was going to happen. I mean, a lot of people were getting impatient. There's even a lot of people on our side just giving up, saying, it's done. They're not showing it. Forget it. I'm like, they're going to show it. They didn't do all that work just for nothing. What are they going to do? Just toss out the results? I mean, either way, whether it has the results that they want or not, they're going to show it. They're going to present it. They were sued left and right. Hundreds of Democratic lawyers going down there. They sued them. They took them to court several times. The Democrats complained that the judges were biased, so they had to vote out that judge, and then they voted a Democrat judge in. Democrat judge surprisingly said they're allowed to do the audit. They're allowed to go through. They were still suing every chance they got. They requested routers. I don't even know if they got the routers. That was the last thing that they were doing. We're trying to get the routers, and I don't know if they got it or not. They didn't really mention that in the article, but that was one thing they were waiting on, and a few other stuff. The county was refusing every step of the way. They were subpoenaed. All this stuff was subpoenaed. They still wouldn't give it to them. Eventually, they started releasing, like, all right, you guys can have this, you guys can have that, but they've been fighting them every single step of the way. And seeing everyone just getting impatient, saying it's not happening, forget it. I'm like, relax. I mean, you guys are clearly not following, because if you were, you'd understand the absolute hell that they're going through just to do the audit. And they were stopped every single step of the way. You can watch the Senate hearing. I have clips of it. I did a video a little while back. I'll throw it in the description below. And they said they just weren't giving everything. They couldn't do a 100% audit just yet because the county was refusing to give up a lot of the stuff. So pretty much to wrap it up, they went through absolute hell just to do this. They are fighters. Like, holy crap. I don't think anyone else would have done it. I don't think anyone else will do it. Any other states? Going through what they went through, and it was a battle, to say the least. It was a battle, and they finally got it off the ground. They have a date. It's going to happen. And look, I say this every Arizona audit update that I do. If there's nothing to hide, then why put up such a fight? It wasn't even like they put up a small fight. Like, we disagree with this. They've sent hundreds of lawyers. They were suing left and right. Got the judge revoked to get a new one. Refusing to give up anything that was subpoenaed. And then, of course, you guys know that they got really sick. Some of them got COVID. It sounded like most of them were fine, but I think Doug Logan, the CEO of CyberNinja, was not feeling so hot. He was in the hospital for a while, so they had to delay it. And they wanted to make sure everyone was 100% well for obvious reasons. And, of course, they just want everyone at the top of their game. And you got to understand, they for people getting impatient, I mean, I know obviously the left's going to say what they say, but for people on our side getting impatient, they have to get this right. The importance of this audit. I'm not saying anything went down. YouTube, relax. They already took down one of my videos, so let's show I'm not saying anything happened. But hypothetically, if something did happen, playing the hypothetical game here, this is not something you want to mess around with. I truly believe our country is on the brink. Our freedoms are being challenged more than they ever have in the history. This is one of the darkest times in our history. And if we can't get our elections right, then there's really no hope for anything. And again, I'm not saying there's anything. I just want them cleaned up. They could look at all this and be like, all right, we found nothing. Even if they did say they found nothing, at least we have peace of mind now. We can go. People can, there's a lot of people who are just not going to the polls no matter what. Which I consider them sore losers, and they're not good people. If you're sitting at home, you got to go and vote. It's incredibly disrespectful to the people who fought and lost their lives fighting for our rights that we have right now. Regardless of what you feel about the election, just go out and vote. I don't care who you are, where you are, vote. We have the numbers. It's just so many people are sore losers and pouting like babies, and then they don't go out and they don't vote, and we get creamed. Either way, we have security tapes, sworn affidavits all across the country, all these discrepancies, all these questions that are never answered. Georgia's still one of the biggest ones. I'm not going to go into that because that was my last video that got taken down. There are a lot of questions from Georgia that we just never had the answer. I think that's going to be like, if they were to audit all 50 states, I think you would find the most shenanigans, let's say, that went on in Georgia, I think. That or Pennsylvania. But anyways, guys, I didn't want to make this a super long video. I just wanted to update you guys that it's finally happening. And we have a date. We have a time, September 24th, Friday, 1 p.m. And they're going to lay it all out. It's going to be interesting. Look, I'm not going to make any predictions. I just want to see what happened. I think everybody does. They have done an extensive forensic audit. And let's just say that they do find a lot of stuff. Some serious stuff. All right, I'm not claiming anything, YouTube. Let's just say it's massive. I mean, I know some of these people are saying it's going to be explosive, massive. It's going to blow your face off. Maybe it will. And if it's that explosive, it'll set a chain for the other state. If it's absolutely nothing, then still a good thing. At least we got peace of mind. We can tell people, look, this is an extensive forensic audit. What it says is what it says. And now you can stop whining, go out and vote. I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, YouTube does not like people like me reporting on the audit at all. I already had 2 videos taken down. The one they reinstated because it was a clearly false accusation. They were totally wrong. And I appealed it, and I had evidence beyond evidence. To see, that's the thing about evidence. They always say you have no proof. Yeah, you present your evidence to prove your case. I had evidence, and I said, look, this is it. And I proved my case. Like, you're right. Here's your video back. And they took the strike off. So I have a warning on my channel. I don't have a strike anymore. So, because they give you warning for your first, offense or whatever they called it. But anyways, they don't like people like me. So if you want to help support me, and I greatly appreciate it, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, hit that notification bell when you update when I upload my next video. I don't just cover audits, do a lot of, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And if you want to stick with me, hit that notification bell. And I do greatly appreciate it. And comment below. Comment your thoughts. What do you think? What are your predictions? Do you think something's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen? Is it going to set a chain off in the other 50 states? What state do you want to see audit next? If you could pick any. If you could just choose any state and have the same exact forensic audit Arizona just did in any state, what would you want? And you check all my socials and everything down below. I did create a locals channel. Finally, everyone kept telling me to make one. It's like a little community, kind of has a Discord kind of vibe to it. It's really like a hub for you and your fans and other creators to just talk and discuss and post freely, free speech. So guys, make sure you check that out in the description below. It's a great site. I'm still new to it, but I like what I see so far, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.